you mentioned it before. Normally you have one sub. They can go in as they want. As McMahon uses her size to finish on the interior. A 1-0 lead for USA Select. Hailey Van Lith right into the body. Can't finish. After the miss, defensive team has to take it back beyond the three-point line.
And you see how quick it is. There's a 12-second shot clock that resets as soon as the ball gets the rebound, as soon as the team gets the rebound. So the shot clock resets before you clear it outside the three-point line.
It's hectic and exciting. As Van Lith had their shot blocked, and McMahon trying to save it, got it to Howard. Ryan Howard just back from injury, fires away. Remember, threes are twos in this game, and it's first to 21 or whoever has the higher score after 10 minutes. Michaela Williams, the SEC Freshman of the Year, can't hit the three, and that's out of bounds finally for a blow, and now subs will come in.
And all 6 players on the floor are thrilled that the ball just went out of bounds. It is exhausting playing 3x3 because you're in constant motion. It's not like there's an opportunity to jog down the floor like in a normal 5-on-5 game.
Right. Nice pass, Burdick to Hamby, who lays it in. What a year Dearica Hamby is having, and terrific to know she's going to Paris to represent Team USA. Here's Burdick, an experienced 3x3 player, off to Howard. Can't hit the three, because Rebecca, 3x3 is also, it's not just about putting together the most talented players, it's about fit as well.
And it's just a different style of play. So Sierra Burdick, one of those players who has been playing it for a lot of years, makes everyone else around her better.
Hamby lays it in off the delivery from Howard, and it's tied at 2. And you see the shot clock starts going the second you get that rebound, and you got to get it back beyond the arc to get your possession going.
And one of the strategies defensively is denying the pass back outside the arc to make the shot clock go down. By the way, the national team's uniforms are beautiful.
I
Whatever
love them.
blue that is beautiful.
Van Lith transferring to TCU for a collegiate season coming up. Michaela Williams able to secure it.
And another thing to point out, the basketball is different from the one that you use, nice move, in the 5-on-5 game. It's the size of the women's ball, but the weight of the men's basketball. So slightly different weight for these women.
And you may have seen Flau'jae Johnson standing up, shooting that shot, shooting on her phone with the shot that Michaela Williams, her teammate at LSU, just hit. There's Flau'jae, who performed last night at the boardroom party.
It's impressive. Seat next to Holly Rowe.
Hey, that's a tough seat to get. Little jumper drops in. Here's Van Lith dumping it down. Hamby able to finish over Lucy Olson, who's transferring to Iowa for this season. Here's Olson. Gets denied by Van Lith. A 5-3 lead for the USA Select team, the U23 team, for 3x3. Wow, that was some pass from Sierra Burdick, and a foul on Michaela Williams that will send Hamby to the line. And you know what? Sometimes you don't mind free throws even when you're the team that's fouling, just to get a breather.
And ideally, you don't foul when they're shooting, though. Sometimes you'll see somebody take a foul.
Holly?
Well, Dearica Hamby, before the WNBA season started, took a WNBA basketball and wrote her goals for the year on it. And one of the goals was to make the Olympic team. She is replacing Cameron Brink, who has a knee injury, but Dearica went through the entire process, the selection process, and here she is. She will be representing her country in Paris. This is something she put into the universe intentionally to start the season, and here she is in Team USA jerseys.
I mean, it's incredible, Holly, what perseverance from Dearica Hamby, and just awesome to see those dreams come true. Hamby might have gotten partially blocked there by Olson. McMahon left alone, can't hit the three. Dulcie flags it down. Ooh, nice footwork from Dulcie. She leaves it a little short. Burdick, Howard, and Hamby, the three on the floor right now for Team USA. Oh, nifty move. Howard spins it in, plus the foul. What a move from Ryan Howard. And a timeout on the floor. Yeah, the other W stars in the building enjoying what they're seeing. Ryan Howard, how about this handle? And the finish. More 3x3. Jen Rosati joining us in a moment.
Mitty asked about what I needed for the team. The one thing I said is I need a coach on the floor, right? And Sierra is the ultimate coach, not only because she's played a lot, but she's smart, she has a high IQ, and she can play multiple positions. So having her and Hailey have great chemistry together and having played a lot before was really invaluable to us heading to Paris.
It's so interesting. I mean, when you look at just fit for 3x3 versus, say, when you're building a normal 5v5 roster, Jen, what are some of the key things that are differentiating factors, like the one you just mentioned, having someone with experience?
Yeah, experience matters. High IQ matters. You know, look at Rhyne Howard. She has great instincts in how she plays. Obviously, she can score the basketball, but, you know, she knows how to space the floor. She knows how to move without the ball, and that's really, really important in 3x3.
How about also some of the, U23 players who, you've gotten to see up close and their commitment to this as well, and also just how good they are.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Christina, Morgan, Lucy, those are top 10 players for us because they played for us all last summer. So they helped us get qualified for Paris. So they're important to this process. They're part of the future. And I think it's really important that they have this opportunity to shine and then go represent us in Mexico City next week.
You saw Christina Dalsey hit that little layup, now come up with the rebound. Knock away there as Howard comes up with a steal. Do you ever have conversations afterwards with your players about, hey, I didn't like that sub, or when you came in, you probably should have waited, we need you to get in earlier? How does that work? Because what's interesting about this process is 3 players on the floor, you have a 4th sub, but that sub just goes in when they deem fit.
Yes, they sub every dead ball pretty much. And they have to. I remember I first coached Dearica. She said, well, what if I don't need a sub? I said, oh, honey, you're going to need a sub. And after the first game, she said, oh, yes, I needed a sub. It's very different. There's no jogging back on defense. There's no taking a break. It is constant offense to defense to offense. So you need the subs. You need to pace yourself. And it's good to have different combinations out there.
How different is it in terms of scheming defensively when you're playing 3-on-3 versus 5-on-5?
Yeah, it's very different. You can't just have set rules. Again, you have to have plan A, plan B. We like to play a certain way when Hailey's in a ball screen versus when Ryan's in a ball screen. So it's certainly important, again, that you have players that understand it, but that are committed. You can't hide in 3-on-3. You have to play both sides of the ball.
Talking with Jen Rosati, who's the head coach of Team USA 3x3. We headed to Paris trying to win a gold medal again, as they did in the 2020 Olympics.
Yep.
How about just, for your players, this performance today, this challenge today, we're going to see it as well with Team USA tomorrow going up against the Team WNBA. How important are just these moments in getting ready for Paris?
Yes, I tell people all the time, you don't get better practicing 3-on-3. You only get better playing, right? So these guys have to get the reps. They have to, the experience and cohesion are key in this game. The teams that play together all the time are typically better at 3-on-3, and that's why we're not the favorites heading into the Olympics, because we have not played together. So this is really important for us to have this time.
How many practices do you have between now and your first game, and when is your first game?
Yeah, so first game is July 30th. We will head over to Europe on Saturday after the 5-on-5 All-Star game. And then we have about 6 days to prepare. So we have this tonight. We'll have a short practice tomorrow, but essentially in 6 days they have to be ready to try to win back-to-back gold. So it's not an easy feat. I think people are seeing tonight how hard this game is and how you can neutralize this game, by just not making shots, right? Or somebody else making shots. That's how this game operates sometimes. And so, in 10 minutes, anything can happen.
Well, Jen, we so appreciate you hanging out with us here and informing all of us. Obviously, for our audience, a lot of them are new to this. I'm sure they're getting drawn in. It's so exciting, and good luck in Paris. Go get that gold.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, 3x3, Rhyne Howard finding her stroke in a 10-10 game in the USA 3x3 Challenge.
Positive energy pouring out of her.
And unbelievably talented on the mic and on the court. So Team USA an 11-10 lead over USA Select, and a foul called. Remember, you can have an unlimited amount of personal fouls, but once you accumulate 7 team fouls, it leads to free throws, and then 10 team fouls leads to 2 free throws and the ball. Sarah Williams trying to finish inside. Good contest from Hamby. Dearica Hamby had it stripped by Michaela Williams. Good hands there for the SEC Freshman of the Year. It's Cody McMahon, star of Ohio State. McMahon, wow.
Nice move
Yeah.
inside. Beautiful footwork.
Incredible footwork and the size as well. Tied at 11, entertaining game. First ever USA Basketball 3x3 Challenge here at WNBA All-Star Weekend. Van Lith hits the deck. McMahon gets fouled, and Cody McMahon is going to the line to shoot one free throw. It's 1s and 2s in this game. So if you get fouled shooting a 1, you get 1 free throw. You get fouled shooting a 2, you get 2. So all these little different intricacies here with 3x3, you all are going to see it when you watch the Olympics. Team USA's first game, July 30th.
Of course, at the Olympics, the games are played outdoors, which is one of the reasons you have sort of like the rubber texture, the outdoor basketball that the players are using.
Which is a little heavier.
Yes. Weight
As you
of the
mentioned
men's
earlier.
basketball, yes.
Nice pass there. And Morgan Molly on the finish. Hamby able to gather, couldn't finish it. Off the hands of Burdick, looking to flag it down. You probably also noticed 12-second shot clock. Howard with a 2, it's good. That'll tie things up at 13. Really tight competitive game. Lucy Olson transferring to Iowa after averaging over 23 points per game at Villanova a season ago. Boy, I mean, Rhyne Howard is just such a ridiculous scorer.
And the last couple possessions, you see one of the reasons she's so important to this 3x3 team. And this has been a slow start shooting-wise for both of these teams. Often the games do not go to the full time limit because they get to 21. But she senses, she knows the clock is running down. I mean, like stepping back, 6'2", draining it.
Van Lith trying to find Hamby, could not. Step back 3 is good. Michaela Williams shot a look over to Flau'jae Johnson and Anissa Morrow after tying at 15. We also should mention Cameron Brink, who would have been a part of this 3x3 Team USA team if not for tearing her ACL. Our best wishes go out to Cam, who's such a wonderful young woman. Dearica Hamby, as Holly talked about, sliding into that opportunity, was ready for it. .134 to go, tied at 15. It's either whoever leads after 10 minutes or whoever gets to 21. That's who wins here. The U23 team trying to beat Team USA. A tune-up for the Olympics for Team USA. If there's an overtime, it's first team to get 2 points.
The U23 team heads to Mexico City tomorrow
Yes.
for a competition.
Sarah Williams leaves it short, gets it back. Michaela Williams thought about firing. Flau'jae wants her to. Was looking for a whistle, it did not come. Still tied at 15. Howard gets a good look. You bet. Rhyne Howard locked in from deep, gives Team USA a 2-point lead. McMahon with urgency gets denied, and a jump ball. Sierra Burdick with the stoning.
And on that Rhyne Howard 3, Sierra Burdick got the ball up top, quickly passed to her left, screened away for Rhyne Howard to help her get her open. Those are the things Jennifer was talking to us about with Sierra Burdick, just knowing how to play, making her teammates better.
How about Howard with 10 points?
I mean, she's just so challenging to stop because of her size and, you know, how she can, with her high release, get her three-point look off even when it's contested.
The shot clock was about to expire, but the kick ball gives Team USA a new opportunity here. Howard trying to kind of seal it. A 4-point game. Molly needs it, doesn't have it. Michaela Williams on the interior, unable to finish, but gets the whistle.
But with time expiring there, Williams should have kicked it back out because you need 2s right now more than you need 1s. Rhyne Howard, I mean, ridiculous. Keeps that left foot down with a little fake and escape dribble to the right.
Yeah, Renee Montgomery, part of the ownership of the Atlanta Dream. Loving what her young star is doing here. Rhyne Howard has 12 of the 19 points for Team USA. Burdick secures the rebound. Howard, one more. Not that time. Would have ended the game.
Need twos.
Williams can't hit. They need twos again. The fall away won't go. Time running out. Dulce lays it in. Howard, why not? In and out, but that's going to do it. Team USA able to fend off the U23 select team. 19-16 the final in the first ever USA Basketball 3x3 challenge here at WNBA All-Star Weekend. Pretty fun, huh?
It's a blast.
It really is.
I mean, in the last Olympics, most of the 3x3 games were in the morning in terms of East Coast time. I don't know what it's going to be for the Paris Olympics, but my whole family, we just sat back and watched. It was so fun.
You get up when you got to get up to watch that competition.